Timer's ticking.
Can't pop.
Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
Yo! What's up, fellas? 17,178. The short squeeze is on, mother truckers.
Jordan, we're going straight to 14K. No!
Nope. What's going on, guys? I didn't forget the elf hat today. Is it a Santa hat or an elf hat? I don't know. But the elf hat comes into play again, because ever since we put on that elf hat, man, ever since we decided we're gonna keep the elf hat on, it's been pretty good so far. It's been pretty good. Now, you can see the title of the stream, right? Markets pump, but we got to be a little bit careful, guys, because we're approaching resistance, right? And if we approach resistance, then it is what it is. But right now, I mean, hey, for all the people that, you know, were short in the lows, which is a common narrative, you know. No! What the? Crypto Capo said last pump before dump. Crypto Capo. What the hell? I blame Capo. He told me last pump before dump. What the? I'm sick of this market. I'm not following anybody anymore. I'm just gonna short every pump. I'm shorting now, guys. Get ready. I'm revenge trading. I'm shorting again. Screw you. Anyways, guys. In all seriousness, nice move up here, but, okay, we got some interesting points here, not just for Bitcoin, but for the stock markets coming up that we have to keep an eye on today, because the S&P has approached that level that we've been marking off, and we've been saying this is the point where we have to get a little bit, a little bit skeptical of where the S&P is. Bitcoin finds itself at the top of the range. I want to see a little bit more momentum here for Bitcoin, but we've made a little bit of progress. right? We made a little bit of progress. I mean, just an update from this morning. We were looking at this little bull flag playing out. Powell, about the Powell news. I mean, Powell really came on and he didn't really say anything crazy, right? Powell just kind of went up there like Mike and was like, yeah, I mean, we're just going to keep raising interest rates until inflation comes down. I know you guys are going to read into everything I say, but in reality, nothing's changed, right? We still got to get inflation down. Unemployment is still too low. And we're going to keep doing what we have to do until we do that. Now, December will be probably where we look at doing less of a rate hike going into November possibly. So be on the lookout for that. But nothing's changed, guys. We still have to work on getting inflation down. Thank you, Jerome the Gnome. You might as well call Mike Jerome the Gnome Powell, man. What's going on, Crypto Surf? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming in and hanging out, man. But I guess he was talking, he's saying a lot of the same things, but he did say some good things in there. Overall, typical Jerome the Gnome, if you know what I mean. All right, so far, the hat's been played out. You guys can hate on the hat all you want, but it is what it is. So the little bull flag we had played out to the upside, right? We take our measure move. I believe we went right to the, oh my God, look at that. Almost on the exact T. You can't make this shit up. 17,270 on that breakout to the upside. But now we find ourselves sitting here and sort of wondering, okay, is Bitcoin going to be able to crack these previous highs? Once again, I do think it does. I don't think that this little move up is over for BTC. Why? Because you're going to have everyone revenge trading this, right? Everyone who shorted the lows, like it's going to go straight to 14K, is now going to start revenge trading this. And I do think we're going to see a squeeze up a little bit higher here for Bitcoin over the course of the next, next week or so. I do think you see a squeeze up for BTC here. I'm going to go to the 4-hour time frame real quick. 4-hour time frame could need a little bit of a cool down, right? I mean, the short-term time frames are a little bit cooked. But, does it always, need to play out where you need to get a little bit of a consolidation before a continued move up? I mean, sure. But we know, if Bitcoin's going to do whatever it's going to do, how it's going to do it when it wants to do it, if you know what I mean, my friend. So let's get freaking busy. Let's hope we can get a little price action on stream for our good boys. But let's get a little pub song and go into the chat. I know everyone's half people are going to be salty, half people are not. It's okay, guys. It's okay. It is what it is. All right? Come on, boy. I love the Bears in here making random predictions. No, it's okay, man. At the end of the day, right? As much as I want to get pumped up, guys, nothing has changed, right? I've laid out what I thought is going to happen for quite a while now, okay? Always when you're at the lows, everyone's going to be so freaking bearish, man. It was just like when we were up here, dude. Now, this doesn't mean we're going to the moon. You guys remember over here, we were talking about, all right, we're looking for Bitcoin to get a move up. Everyone's like, no, Jordan, no, we're going straight down to 14K from here. We can't go up at all. What's going to cause that? Okay, and it's the same thing as you now, right? Everyone at the low, super bearish. Jordan, do you see the market? There's nothing bullish. What could possibly cause a pump? And we're still looking for that short-term move up. We said if it's going to happen, we want to see it happen soon. And you're getting a little move up to the upside. That's cool. Now, as always, stay grounded, right? As much as I want to get up here and start going nuts and start trolling the bears, listen, guys, we're still in a bear market until proven otherwise, right? Nothing's changed here, okay? Now, we can get short-term moves up still in a bearish trend. People get that confused. They think, okay, he's happy that the moves are going up. Listen, that's because if you buy Bitcoin altcoins up here, you could make 20, 30, 40, 50% on the move up depending on which ones you buy, man. It is what it is. You can play the ranges. Funny fact, you can play the short-term and the long-term time frame differently. Who would have known? Who would have known?
Rant alert.
No, but nothing's really changed. I still do think you're going to see that squeeze up. And then when you come up to the FOMC meeting, depending how that goes, that could be the turning point where we start to come back down, right? still the thought process. Still nothing has changed. It's been my thought process here for a week now. And that's that's about where we're at, you know? Holy moly, man. Holy moly. Russ said, but nothing has really changed. We're ranging. No, facts. But there's two different types of things. There's a swing trade and then there's a long-term projection. We're still in the bear market, right? But you can play the ranges at the same time, my friends. Holy moly, my man. All right, anyways, let's come back over here. So, really, I'm looking for Bitcoin to at least come up and test 18,000, man. Why 18,000? Why are you just pulling 18K out of your ass, right?
Joe, why 18K? Give us a reason. Give us a freaking reason why we can see 18K. I sold my whole portfolio at 15,500. I could have just waited a few days and sold it 30% higher. But I believe the FUD at the lows, man. Oh, Christ, dude. Why 18K now? Should I buy in now then?
Be careful, right? I'm gonna give me 2 seconds. We're gonna go over why I'm a little bit. We gotta watch what the S&P is doing, but why 18K for Bitcoin? We look up, we see these wicks up here in the 4-hour time frame. You gotta come up and take these wicks, man. Those wicks aren't gonna be left, and if you go to the daily time frame, you still got. Look at this vector candle up here, man, and that's why. Okay, 18K is my first target, but at the same point, I still look up here and I still see this vector candle up here towards the 19K region, and I go, Are the market makers going to leave that up there? Because if you go over to the last couple times, right, and this is something that we talked about, you had a vector candle here, big capitulation down. What did the market do? It came back up and took that, right? Vector candle here, everyone bearish at the lows. What does the market do? Come back up and take that, okay? When you get the big moves down, right, the big massive moves down, you usually do see a snap back to the mean. So it's the same point, okay? I know that sounds completely crazy. And, 2 days ago, you would have said it. If Bitcoin was at 17,200 on the monthly close, you would have called me absolutely crazy. It is what it is, man. But 18K is my first target. 19K, I don't think is terribly out of the question. And, once again, let's see where we are in a few weeks. You can judge me all you want until then. But hey, it is what it is. Let's see. I wonder what he's having. You guys are funny, man. Oh, man. Anyways, what else do we got cooking here? So today is the good old monthly close, my friend, all right? So the monthly close. What's the level we've been talking about consistently, right? We've been sort of sitting here and saying, I guess it's a little bit of a meme, but we've been sitting here going, I am George. We're all George. Guys, for the monthly close, if Bitcoin gets a close above 17,222, that is going to be an extremely bullish monthly close, and that might lead to a bullish price action for Bitcoin. So we're looking for a monthly close over 17,222 according to TechDev here. If I bring up his bullish chart over here on Twitter that he made up 2 seconds ago, if we close above that level, we are bullish for Bitcoin. We could see a little bit of a double bottom action. No, I'm just playing. But, 17,222 is the level we wanted to close above on the monthly. All of a sudden, I mean, that's not, we're $40 away from that at this point, right? $40. Will Bitcoin do it? Or is Bitcoin going to close right at that level? Would I be surprised? No, because the monthly time frames always seem to be like this little magnet, right? When you get this monthly high or this monthly low, it tends to be like this on the next close or in a close in the future, tends to be sort of a magnet at that point. So 17,222, which is the wick from January 2018, is where I want to see Bitcoin close. Now, where I want to see it close or where it actually will close will be interesting. But can we get a little swords and shields for the chat for Bitcoin here on the monthly close? All right, let me know. Vikings. We have been fighting for this monthly close the whole month. It has been an extremely bearish month for November, but we are looking to close November with a little bit of a wick on the bottom side. We must take back the wick that we gave to the bears. So spam the swords, spam the shields in the chat. And we will take this back on the monthly close. We will not let the Bears win on this battle. They have won the war. But we will win the next war. End this battle. Steal their goats. Steal their rice. Just kidding. I'm on a carb diet. Don't do that. I actually I am on a no carb, not a no carb diet, but it's been one day. It's been one day. A low carb diet, okay? I can still eat a little bit of carbs, okay? No, let's see if Bitcoin can close above there. If it does, I like it. Not the end of the world, but it's something we can fight for here in the monthly, which is kind of fun. All right, let's see. 17,189 for BTC at the current moment. So, like we said, I don't see why. And then look at the volume. I love the volume on this move up. All right, so hey, you guys know my take. I mean, there's nothing really else to say besides that. Besides, I think Bitcoin goes to 18K, and you're gonna see a little bit of a short squeeze. All right, that is that. That is that. Let's go over to why, real quick, before we go into Ethereum, which Ethereum's having a nice move up today. Can we get a little pump song for the S&P? Holy moly, man. The S&P was coming down a little bit and Powell speaking. And then all of a sudden, that Powell ended that speech and the S&P started going nutburgers to the upside, man. Absolutely nutburgers. Take a look at this, man. Take a look at this. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame on the S&P. Look at this real quick, guys. Holy moly. And this is what we were talking about earlier today. If you're watching the stream, this little wedge formation we were watching, right? And you could say, oh, okay, Powell said this, Powell said this. You had a wedge formation. You had the 2 hour MACD crossover, and you were right at support on the S&P. You shorted here, GG, man. GG to you. But the S&P with a absolute freaking beast move up to the upside. But.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
We zoom out a little bit because sometimes we got to zoom out. We always got to zoom out, man. Where are we on the daily time frame, guys? Ah, man, look at where we are on the S&P, my friends. Look at where we are on the S&P. You got to be careful right here, my guys, because this is something that could kind of give us a little bit of a headache here, okay? Now, this is where the S&P has gotten rejected on every single bear market rally, right? You had 1, you had 2, you had 3, you had 4 rejections here. This is a little bit of an iffy situation for the S&P. You also look at that. You've had higher highs and you have lower highs coming here on the MACD. Okay, so you have bearish divergence at resistance. Does it have enough juice to say screw you? Does it have enough juice to say
come get some safe, Moon Hat?
all right, come get some S&P hat? You got to change it up a little bit. Come get some S&P hat. We'll find out. But this is a very, very, very critical position for the S&P where if we see this break out, I mean, could we be seeing, at least 4,200 to 4,300 on the S&P? I wouldn't say no. So we'll watch this very, very carefully. But keep your eyes on this. Be very careful at this point, right? And I want to make this clear. If you were buying crypto at the lows, you are the ones partying right now. If you are buying crypto at this current moment, okay, you are the ones sweating it, all right? And that's why I will always say when you see a big capitulation down and then you see sideways action, you're going to get a snapback up to the mean, my friend, all right? Holy moly. So be careful right here, okay? Once again, if we're buying crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum down at support, which we always say buy support until it breaks, but that always goes off your head. It is what it is. Now, be careful at this point because the S&P is right at resistance. All right. Now, for us that got down here, okay, it's cool. It's cool. We can start taking some profits, and then other people can start wondering if they should buy up here. It is what it is. But that's where we're at on the S&P, guys. So be very, very careful. Did you guys? I'm not watching that SBF interview. You guys keep bringing up the SBF interview. I'm not interested in that stuff anymore. I told you guys this the other day. Okay. I am so sick and tired of hearing about that SBF story. I can't watch anything about it anymore. It's so overdone at this point, man. We get it, man. We get it. Okay. I can't see anything about that anymore. So I am burnt out of SBF. Okay. I will say so. You won't be seeing me talk about anything about that anymore. I can't do it anymore, man. it's like every crypto video I bring up, it's just, oh, SBF this. It's like, cool, dude. I'm not clicking on it. All right. So that's what we got there. I FOMO'd too much today, Sifahid. Nice, dude. That's what I'm talking about. That interview was so whack, and SBF was so last week. So last week, man. I can't deal with it anymore. It's like, holy moly. It's like, what's going on, guys? The second biggest channel in the interwebs. Guys, I got an SBF interview. The first SBF interview coming out is with me, okay? Is with me. So get ready for it. I am going to be laying down the law. I am going to be asking the hard questions on SBF. So get ready. No one else will ask the hard questions. Only me, okay? Only I will ask the hard questions because I'm the people's channel. You know? So get ready for it. Get ready for it. That one I might watch. Anyways, so we got that going on. Like one number 28. Yes, yesterday we had 600 likes. Can we top that again today? I think we can. I think we can top that again today. So let me know if we can top that again today. Hey, man, it might take a little bit of a pumpy pump for Bitcoin to top that, but guys, smack up that like button for your boy. Don't make me bring out the Instagram meme again where we start saying, okay, you guys will get off the stream. You guys go on Instagram, go on Facebook. You see a girl you've never even talked to before, but you'll like her photo in hopes that she'll like you. Guess what? She probably won't. There's probably a 1% chance that she's interested, and then another 1% chance of that she actually responds to you. And you watch this stream every day, so hit the like button up, man. Seriously. I'm tired of this bear market like stream. Anyways, let's get back into it. What do we got for Ethereum? Ethereum is... So we look at Ethereum, and sort of... It's really a lot of the same as we saw back here in September, where... You know, we were sort of just going sideways. We broke up from a range. But as it comes up to key Fibonacci levels, you got to start being careful. Now, I'll look at Ethereum. And, you know, it's kind of the same, the same deal we got going on here. Right? Hamilton said, won't talk about the SBF interview. Talks about the SBF interview. That's classic me. If you guys... that's literally classic me. But Ethereum, same point. All right, big vector candle to the upside. Are they going to leave that up there? I don't think so. I don't think they're going to leave that up there, my friends. Now, once again, do I think we're going to the moon for Ethereum? No, I don't think we're going to the moon. If you think we're going to the moon, well, guess what? There's no signs that we're going to the moon. But I think there's still some signs we go up higher here for Ethereum. So I'm looking for the 618 retracement. 14,444. Thank God 4 is not a bad number like 666. But we sort of got this right here, right? Previous low, and then 50% of that vector candle here on Ethereum and that 618 retracement. A lot of confluence coming in right there. I like that move for Ethereum here. So I'm looking for, what was it? What was the exact point there? About 1444, 1444. Hey, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. 3 plus 9 equals 12 too. So doesn't even make sense what I just said. But take it for what it is, guys. I'm about at that point there. So let me see what you guys are saying. That's so SBF doesn't know where the money went. Knows where the money went. Says he's not a criminal. Is a criminal. Says he doesn't know. Hopes he doesn't get arrested. It's crazy, man. Let's see. Single file into the bull trap. Thank you. Single file. No, but no. Here's the thing, guys. Here's where we're at. And the sort of excitement and nice moves up for crypto once again. For the people who bought support and are looking to take profits on the way back to the upside, not the people looking to FOMO into the price now. Okay? If you're FOMOed into the price now, you are putting yourself in a very, very, very high chance of catching that bull trap, man. All right? So you got to sort of flip your thinking there. Okay? And that's where we're at. Once again, why are we thinking that way? Well, very simple. S&P at the biggest resistance. The S&P gets crushed from this point where it has 1, 2, 3. Okay. And it does that again. It's probably not going to be good for Bitcoin here. Okay. So take that for what it is, if you know what I mean. Jelly bean. Where's Bitcoin at, by the way? Bitcoin at 17,188. We got 8 minutes into the daily close, 8 minutes to the monthly close, and 8 minutes until, we do something crazy, I guess. You think Doge is going anywhere? Depends what Bitcoin does, right? Bitcoin going up today. You're seeing Doge go up today. Doge is at a big resistance level. So I'd be careful with Doge there. I think, once again, it's sort of the same standpoint. You get into Doge here, puts you in a big risk position, okay? Where this is sort of support, previous support, can easily just flip into resistance here, You put yourself at a little bit of a disadvantage buying on the way up, okay? And that's about where you're at. I mean, Doge smacks this. Okay, cool. It doesn't have any bearish divergence on the longer term time frames, right? Not on the daily, not really on, some of these other ones. 6 hour, a little bit of bearish divergence. 8 hour, I guess, a little bit of bearish divergence. That could be nullified depending on, what you sort of do on the close here. But right now, you got a couple little bearish divs on the shorter term time frames. A couple little bearish divvies. A little bearish divvies. Come on, BT Sizzle. Give it to him a little bit. Give it to him a little bit, boy. Do Polygon? All right, let's do Polygon. Let's do Matic. Just guys, let me know if you want to see any altcoins. We'll kind of jump through altcoins today and I guess have a little fun. A horse guy sees Matic going up right now and he wants some of that.
Well, is that the green candle? I haven't seen one of those in like 3 months. I thought crypto was dead. The mainstream media told me Bitcoin was dead. I was told that we were going low 100%. I can't take this. I am feeling too much FOMO right now. Everyone's telling me Matic is pumping in the chat. Do they have it on Robinhood? No. Do they have it on Coinbase? They do. I'm getting Polygon right now. Here we go. Guys, I am FOMO into Polygon right now. I will let you know how it does, okay?
2 days later.
Dump it.
All right. I'm gonna stop yelling. You guys got Jordan. Stop yelling, man. Stop yelling. Holy moly. Was that Fahid? The horse guy was Fahid in the chat. Holy moly. All right. So yeah, but Matic's getting a nice move up. I would say Matic is really just a big range, right? I mean, other than the one deviation above, it's really, I'm looking at this is the high, this is the low. It's one big range. I mean, if you've been playing the range, I mean, it's a lot of the same shit, right? Every time we come back down to support, everyone gets super, super bearish on a lot of these altcoins that have been in a range for God knows how long, okay? But if you just play the support, you play the resistance levels, it's been a pretty good success. And when you break out, okay, cool. You get out of the range, it's nullified. But until you do, it's there. It is what it is. No, but at this point for Matic, I don't see why you don't come up and test at least the high of the range here. Back upwards towards, back up to $1, 2 cents, somewhere up in that range. I don't see why you don't. Just notice you guys can't really even see this box because the green screen. You guys can see at least you can see the outline of the box. At least I made the outline box of the green. Holy shit, Jordan. You did something right in your life. Holy moly, you made the outline of the box green. But, it's the same thing for Matic. Looking for a move up. And, if we sort of play this as a range, well, I guess at that point, you'd be looking for a back down to the little move to the downside there. What's Bitcoin? Bitcoin's still just chilling, guys. I do think this could be a point where Bitcoin kind of just waddles in here for a little bit. I think here's the thing. If this wants to be some type of short squeeze, okay? If it wants to be a short squeeze, here's the deal, okay? If this is going to be a short squeeze, what's going to happen is a lot of people are going to be waiting for, this little quick move down to be able to buy a dip, and then it's going to come back up. Usually with these, right, where it's not really, is there a huge reason for the market to go up? I mean, no, but it doesn't mean to be a reason. For those moves, what you notice is you get like a little bit of sideways action. Everyone's waiting for that big dip, and then it continues up, right? Sideways action continues up until ultimately you hit that target. And then, at that point, everyone's like, screw it, I'm not waiting for a dip. And then they go in, and that's when it insta dumps back down to the lows, So I do expect something like that to happen, where it kind of just, flags out, comes up, the flags out, resets, comes back up, flags out a little bit, resets. And then as soon as the market makers see that, that's when people are starting to really FOMO back in, they got enough, liquidity to exit, that's when they're going to freaking dump it back down. But I don't think we're there yet. So it's kind of where we're at for Bitcoin, in my opinion. Another one. Let's look at another altcoin, another one today. As we we ride the horse. Actually, kind of sounds like a horse. We ride the horse to the train, I guess. Oh man. Excuse me, my man. Let's see. LOR likes, guys. Keep smacking up that like button. No, I don't know where we're at with that. Let's see. Wrench Fahid. Oh my lord. Should I wrench Fahid? Let me know in the chat. I don't know, man. I don't know if I should. I like trolling Fahid at this point. Trolling Fahid is my life. All right. I love trolling Fahid. Fahid is the easiest person to troll in the entire community. All right. And here's what I'll say. Fahid, if you want to be at Wrench, okay, here's what you need to do. You need to do what all the other mods did, okay? The mods did something crazy, and if you want to be a mod, you got to do... They won't tell you what they did, okay? But you got to do it too. So I'll let you know after the stream, but you got to do what I tell you to do, all right? Anyways, total market cap. What have we got going on? The total market cap chart, and this is still a chart I really do like at the current moment, and one that I always go to, if I'm feeling a little bit. Look at this, total market cap still. I mean, as much as we've been talking about this, still above the previous all-time high. Okay, still at that 786 retracement level from the bear market lows to the bull market highs, almost to an absolute T. Okay, it's the monthly close. The monthly close.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
I miss playing that for an actual legit reason and not just for a troll. I really do. I really do. But sort of total market cap's still in a great level. I like where total market cap is. But like we keep saying, we want to see this level hold. If this level doesn't hold, it's going to be an absolute. I'm not going to say that word. An absolute. Caca, okay? Caca. We're just gonna go with caca, okay? Still, I do enjoy what this is. I do enjoy what this is. So, I mean, if we zoom in a little bit on total, and you guys know, a lot of the times I like the total market cap chart better than the Bitcoin chart. I'm gonna be honest. Look where we're at with total, and this is why I want everyone to stress caution as well. Look where we're at with total market cap. Okay, these were the previous lows. You could extend this up a little bit more, I guess. But look where we're at. Lows, wick low. We're sitting right at that level, possibly about to flip that as resistance. And if you pay attention to the total market cap chart, you know sometimes the total market cap chart actually plays out better than the Bitcoin chart. Okay? So Jordan, are you telling us the short? Are you finally bearish? Guys, Jordan's bearish. Guys, everyone say Jordan's finally bearish in the chat. Look at Jordan. He's finally growing up. He's such a grown bear. He's not a cub anymore. I'm clearly a bear. I'm fat as shit. Wow. I love not being the only bear in here. Bob's bearish. Jordan's bearish. Chris is MIA. Karen's a bitch. But... over here on total, John, you dirty bird, John. But this is a big point for total market cap, and I'll be curious if this does pop back up. Okay, if this does pop back up above this level, are you gonna look at this as maybe a little deviation? You could, or it could just be one big fake out as you come and take this vector candle right here. Okay. This is a vector candle right here. You can't see it on the chart because it's not on there, but this is a vector candle. Okay. They come back up and take this, fake you out. Oh, deviation, right? Low, low, deviation, low. Come back up. And they fake you out and they insta dump it. That's my go-to scenario right now. Okay. Is a deviation low, retake liquidity to the upside, turn back over. You know what I mean? So that's what we got. Let's see. I'm bullish like Chicago. Like Chicago? Woo! Man, guys, what's the worst city in the U.S.? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. What is the worst major city in the U.S.? By major city, a freaking city. You guys know what I mean by major city, okay? What is the worst major city in the U.S.? Let me know in the chat. All right? I'd love to know what you guys think. Now, I have a few options possibly, but it could be based off any reason. Weather, you know, the looks, the people, you know, anything you guys want. What's the worst city in the U.S.? Let me know. We got a different answer. So I see Philly, I see Detroit, I see Buffalo, I see L.A., I see Seattle, I see New York, I see Philly, I see L.A., Salt Lake, Chicago, Boston, Chicago, New York, Portland, New York, D.C., Detroit, Philly, San Jose, Philly, Chicago, New York, Detroit. Now, hey. So it seems Philly and New York are up there. Here we go. In my opinion, no, I actually like Philly. Philly is underrated in my opinion. To me, the worst one, okay, is Detroit. Detroit sucks, okay? Just my personal opinion. Now, if we want to go super deep into this, Providence also sucks, okay? Now, is Providence a major city? You can put it up for debate. Providence also sucks. Just my opinion. You take it for what it is. What else sucks? I think, no, I guess I can't really say that. I don't know. I mean, there's, I would probably say those two cities are the worst. All 50 states. All 50 states. Kansas City? Holy Lord. Winters suck and taxes are insane. Boston sucks for that. Boston winters blow. And they don't call it Taxachusetts for no reason, if you know what I mean, my friends. All right? So Boston, I would argue Boston's up there too. I think Boston is a little bit overrated. My personal opinion, okay? I think Boston's overrated. Now, is it the worst? No. But I would say it's overrated as far as, you know, people thinking Boston's cool. Anyways, we're getting way off track here on the sort of the worst city in the U.S. L.A. traffic. Oh, yeah. I mean, L.A. traffic sucks. Boston traffic is horrible, too. Horrible. Let me see. What do you know about Toledo? I've never been to Toledo. I've never really heard anything about Toledo, so I can't argue on Toledo. All right? I've never been there. Anyways, let's see what Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's still just chilling. What do we got for some of these alts? Ethereum just chilling. We got Matic still coming up a little bit. That's good. Come on, Matic. Give me a little juice here. Seems like most things are kind of just chilling on the new close here. We got the monthly close, which we talked about a little bit earlier. The monthly close, we closed at, what was it? I mean, we closed actually like right at that monthly close, like literally right at like 17,150. We wanted to close at 17,200. So we were like 50 points off. Cry me a river. All right. Cry me a damn freaking river if you want to. All right. Holy moly, man. The Vikings are defeated, but barely. All right. We almost won, Vikings, but we didn't win yet. We live to fight another battle. Okay? I'll be back next time I have a new battle. I have to go take care of a few things. You know, I can't always be the only Viking fighting, you know? I am always the only Viking fighting, you know? It's lonely being a Viking nowadays. Everyone's bearish. We used to have a huge army. Now we just get destroyed every battle. So, yeah. I'm out of here. I'm going to go grocery shopping. See ya. Thank you. I love you. I just love Detroit. You love Detroit, John? Hey, if you love Detroit, everyone has different tastes, you know? Everyone has completely different tastes. Completely different tastes. I kind of like Philly. People don't really like Philly, though. You know? I kind of like Philly, to be honest. I do. It was kind of cute. Now, it was kind of cute. What am I, a 16-year-old girl? It was kind of cute. It was kind of cute. You know, it was cute. Like, they had little statues and little cheesesteaks and like a 16-year-old girl out here. All right. Man, come on. Give me some action. Give me some action. Give me some action, man. What else do we have? Let's go check out the futures on the stock market. We are pretty much flat still. Pretty much freaking flat. What else do we got going on here? Let me see what you guys said in the chat, by the way. Let's see. What else do we got cooking? We had the DXY, which is coming down to test support again. I'm curious how the DXY will play here. The DXY was forming a nice W formation. Now all of a sudden it's kind of coming down and saying, and coming back down to test that support again. But I will continue to remind you the DXY being at support while the S&P being at resistance is a correlation that we have to pay attention to. Okay, one that we want to go down is at support. One that we want to go up is at resistance. We got to pay. We can't just ignore that fact. All right, so we'll see what the DXY got. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that the DXY dumped so much today. I actually am. I didn't think it was going to do that. If I was going to be honest, but let's see. I mean, if it does smack these levels, I mean, could be looking at 103 for the DXY and you know, and possibly higher for the S&P if it wants to smack some important levels there. You know, come on, BT Sizzle, give me a little action here, boy. You know you want a little action on this beautiful, beautiful day. Where are we at with likes, by the way? Let me see where we're at. Let me see where we're chilling at with likes, by the way. We got approximately about 256. What is this, guys? Come on, man. You guys salty? The price is going up a little bit? Shit. Come on, man. I remember back in the day that the stream we pumping and, you know, everyone would be happy. So, all right, 17,173. Let's see if we can get any more price action for Bitcoin on the stream today. What else do we got cooking here? Cooking. Anything good looking? The weekly time frame, you know, we obviously, guys, we know we haven't gotten anywhere yet. I will not get uber bullish until 19K. Short term and, once again, there's a difference between short term and long term. Okay? I am short term bullish. Okay? I am. You want to hate me for it? Well, you've been wrong the last 2 days. Okay? I like the troll. And the long term, okay, still a little bit iffy. Okay? I mean, we got, until Bitcoin gets back above the lows in 19K, nothing's changed. What I will say, though, is, let me get rid of this real quick. Let me get rid of this. There we go. What I will say, though, is us having a green week this week, all right, is saving us for at least one more week. In you know, this could change next week, but it's at least saving us from that weekly MACD flip. Okay, and we've gone over in the past when every single time in a confirmed bear market we've gotten that MACD flip over, it's been a brutal drop for Bitcoin, okay, when it's in a bear market. Us coming up a little bit right now, possibly saving that flip, okay? You see here, we almost get that flip and we come back over and we try to get a little bit ahead. We all like a little bit ahead. We all like a little bit ahead, my man. But, yeah, so we're saving it. Will it last? Probably not, right, if we're being honest here. But at the same point, we all know what we're waiting for, man. We're waiting for if we want to be bullish, okay? We can't really be bullish yet. We got to smack the previous lows, and we also got to get back above the infamous. Let me bring out everyone's favorite dubious. Whoa, look at my hair. Holy mo. Look at the hair. I look like Jimmy Neutron. Holy look. Look at that. Look at that gap. Holy moly. It's like the CME gap the stock market's going to leave tonight. Holy moly. Look at the hat hair. That is ugly. Let me tell you. Holy guacamole. Let me see what we got. Look at that. Look at that, man. That is sloppy. Holy, you don't want any of this head. Let me tell you. You don't want none of this. But no, everyone's favorite dubious speculator. Let's have him on. Let's have him on real quick. No hair. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no, wait. Hold on. No. Shit, man. No. Okay, wait, guys, I'm struggling right now. I'm struggling here. Holy moly. Here we go. Thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today, guys, we're going to talk about Bitcoin in the bull market support band or the bear market resistance band. If you enjoy the content, hit up that like button. And don't be afraid to go in the description and go to intothecryptoverse.com where we're having a Black Friday sale extended into December, okay? Once again, intothecryptoverse.com. Now, let's jump on it. Guys, you can see that Bitcoin is still way below the bull market support band. And this is going to be a quick video for you guys today. Until Bitcoin is able to reclaim the bear market resistance band, there is no reason to get excited for Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin has never gone on a major run until it's able to get back above the bear market resistance band and confirm it as support. So, we have a lot of work to do. That's sitting at 20K right now, and we got to be able to eclipse that if we want to even be somewhat bullish. And I know you guys are going to hate me, cow in the bear. Listen, it is what it is. We've been in a bear market all year. Until we reclaim this, nothing's changed, guys. Nothing has changed. All right? We continue to be bearish. Thank you. Let me put this back on. Holy moly, man. Let me put this little elf hat back on. Does it look better with the ears? I kind of like the ears look. Yeah, this look looks way better, in my personal opinion. Way better. But we know the take, guys. Those are the levels we're watching. Java's out of here. Here comes Java.
No, you're not taking my Lambo. It's a bear market rally. I'll be rich again tomorrow. I'll be able to pay off my car payment. Get off my ass. Get off my ass, cop. You're not taking my Lambo. Just give me one more day. Bitcoin's gonna dump and I'll make it all back. I can't afford my Lambo payment. Move, bitch, move. You stupid old lady. Go. It's no stop sign.
I love that. Whenever there's a ambulance or something outside, it's always when the market's going up, and then Java's always trying to steal his Lambo back. Link pull back to $9. Holy moly, man! I'm sweating balls in the Santa hat, by the way. I hope you guys appreciate the Santa hat. I wear this for the Santa rally. Okay, I wear this for the Santa rally. I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling you right now. This hat has magical powers, okay? And that's all I have to say, okay? This hat has magical powers. If you guys don't believe me, watch, okay? Watch. Magical powers on this hat. Ever since we've been wearing the hat, Bitcoin has not gone down, all right? So, go to sleep knowing that, okay? All right. Let's go back to what else. Can't talk half the time, man. What the hell is wrong with me? I go nuts half the time. You guys are saying, what else is coming up? What else is coming up as far as other stuff? Chainlink, look, the Chainlink chart looks beautiful. As much as Chainlink is one of those things that you want it to go up sometimes, the other times you don't. Chainlink approaching that, $9.50 level and $9. I don't see why it can't. Okay, it's the same point. If we want to be biased and say there's vector candles to the downside, say the same thing here. Okay, and to be fair, since we're at the lows, we've come up this far, and I don't see why they would stop right here and not come up and take this juicy, big liquidity back up to the highs here towards $9 to $9.50. Right? Chainlink has been like the oscillator play. Chainlink has been the easiest coin to trade, man. Low, high, low, high, low. And here it is, coming back up to the highs. Right? Chainlink is like the oscillator of the crypto market. When it's at the lows, Don't get too bearish. When it's at the highs, don't get too bullish. Right now, we're right in between, my friends. So it's another signal for me that I do think still we think get a little bit move to the upside here for the cryptoverse. All right, but no, but Chainlink looks pretty good. You know, pump song worthy at the moment, no, but I do like what I see from Mr. Chainlink to come up a little bit higher here, my friends. Let's see, Bitcoin's coming forward again, 17,217. See if it's got the juice. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's go to like the 15-minute chart and see if Bitcoin's got the juice here. It is coming up right at the highs right now. Right at the highs. Let's see what we got here.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Oh, man. Only Frosty's has magical powers, but you probably will tell everyone he's not real. Frosty? Oh, Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman. He also was with, it was Frosty the Snowman. And who was the evil guy? Jack Frost. It was from that old children's show. You guys remember the old children's show with the Snowman and Jack Frost? That's all I kind of remember. And I think there was Santa in it too. I mean, it had to be Santa. It was a Christmas show. You guys remember that back in the day? Great Christmas show, in my personal opinion. If I had to say it, I think it was a pretty swell show. You know what I mean? Let's see. He was thinking about Frosty from Wendy's? I was. Wait, how did you know? How did you know I was thinking about Frosty from Wendy's, man? When I saw Frosty. Wayne, you're so right, man. How do you know? Wayne has been watching my stream for too long. He knows how I think, okay? Mike brings up Frosty the Snowman. I think of Frosty from Wendy's. That actually is what I thought, and I tried to play it off like, oh, I'm not thinking that way, you know? And I totally was thinking about Frosty from Wendy's. That is absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious, man. That's great. I can't get over that. What just happened? Who the hell says swell? Me? You got a problem with swell, my man? I don't know. I don't really have a problem with swell, to be honest. All right, so yeah, I mean now the market's kind of settling in about what we kind of got going on here. We got some other altcoins trying to do some stuff here. We got Mr. AVAX. Let's go to AVAX here, and then I guess the medium-term time frames here. We got AVAX trying to break out. AVAX, that 12-hour candle looks freaking juicy if you ask me, but AVAX has got the classic left shoulder head, right shoulder breakout. And look at that last little 12-hour candle, man. That is a nice bullish hammer candle there. Look at that wick. You get bought right back up. Oh, it's beautiful. Right on the breakout, too. You give me some of that. You give me a lot of that. And I'll take that all day for AVAX. AVAX, same kind of deal. Looking to test the lows. 1475. Short-term move. Take it for what it is. And sort of get out of there if you were playing that AVAX move. But I actually really like that for AVAX. Near went up a good amount today, finally. Still down a lot at the end of the day, but you take the short-term moves. Once again, short-term moves are different than long-term moves, my friends. Near, after a pretty substantial drop, I mean, I think a lot of that has to do with SBF and stuff. And Jordan, do not say that guy's name. I'm done talking about that guy, right? I am. It's not even like about the guy. It's just sick of hearing about that stuff. We look right here, and we got Near breaking out of this little, W formation, right? And same kind of thing, right? We break out, we sort of come back down, we test to see if we can get, validation there. We come back up, we close back above. Near, after a pretty big tumble back down, I look up and I see some. Do I think it gets all the way back up here? Probably not, but you got some liquidity up there, man. That looks pretty juicy. I don't think you get all the way back up there. That would be an absolutely insane move of about, let's see, a 70% move back up. I think you're pushing the Bears buttons a little bit by thinking it's going to go all the way back up there. But at least a short-term move back up, test like the lows here, 190-ish. I don't see why not. Come on, BTC. You know you're going to do this little stupid little short pullbacks, and then you're going to come back up. Stupid little short pullback. You're going to come back up. You know, we know what you're going to do in these short squeezes, man. People revenge trade. They come back up. They get liquidated again. Revenge trade. Yeah, the classic short squeeze formation, you know? Oh, man. What do we got? What do we got cooking in here? That was creepy, Wayne, you alien? What's another fun question we can ask in the chat? Shit, man. I remember that poll the other day. Let's do the same poll we did the other day. Let's do it. What comes first for BTC? 18K or 14K? I remember the other day this was 75% 14K. Let's see what people think now. Chili's, can you hit the like button for your boy working hard? Keith, come on. Thank you for coming on in here, man. No, listen. If no one hits the like button, I'm not gonna keep saying it. But at the same point, I appreciate everyone for being here and at least hanging out during the bear market. And listen, the fact that we still to this point, okay, we're looking at, you know, I mean, at this point, we're still looking at, I mean, some days, you know, oscillating between, 700 to 1,000 people in here, even in the bear market, is absolutely insane to me. So thank you for guys being here every single day and just hanging out. And we'll get through this together, man. We'll get through this together. I don't think we're out of the woods, right? As far as, down or even sideways for an extended period of time. But, it's fun to get these little short-term moves, All right, so near, seemed like many other altcoins are really moving today, or at least moving right now. Waiting on that next Bitcoin move. What comes first, 10K or 85K? Look at the poll now, 75% 18K. You can't make this shit up, man. People change their opinion every 2 seconds, dude. If your opinion on the daily chart was one thing yesterday, it shouldn't be that much different in one day. That means your plan is completely off. Holy moly. Your bias shouldn't switch that quick, my guys. Lord. You know what I mean? All right. What else? Let's go back over to BTC SPX. This chart looking juicy too. And I guess one of my thinkings here for BTC SPX is, we know S&P is at resistance, right? Whereas Bitcoin already broke the lows that it had. Like the sort of comparison to where Bitcoin would be is this would say this was the old low, 17.6. Bitcoin's like down here while the S&P has rallied all the way back up here. My sort of thinking for this chart, and this doesn't have to play out this way, but we know we've been looking at this Bitcoin SPX chart, being at the 786 retracement, being at the 2019 high, okay, and having a big falling wedge here. What I will say about this, if I see one of these, I'm not impressed. If I see multiple confluences of things, I'm impressed. Okay, so I see that, and then I also see that yes, the S&P has been rising while Bitcoin's been dropping. I don't think it's terribly out of the realm of possibility that even if the SPX gets rejected here, that Bitcoin outpaces the stock market. Doesn't mean it has to go up, but everyone's sort of thinking is if the SPX drops to new lows, Bitcoin's going to get absolutely hammered, which it could go lower, but it doesn't mean it has to get absolutely hammered. If the S&P comes back down and drops, we'll say if the SPX drops 15%, from where it is, do we think Bitcoin, from that same point, and yes, Bitcoin's more volatile than the S&P generally, do we think Bitcoin basically the S&P being at the previous lows, Bitcoin goes to 14K? I don't know about that. I don't know. I'll be curious. We're going to keep checking that out, and you guys can call me crazy and stuff like that, and you guys like calling me crazy. It is what it is. And then I like coming back and saying, "Oh, look at this! Look what just happened." But that is that. It's sort of similar to the euro versus the DXY chart that everyone's like, "There's no way it's gonna go up," and yeah, it obviously did. So, all right, come on, BTC, give me a little juice, man. Holy moly, don't flirt at the highs. We're going to the moon. Don't be flirting at the highs, man. Come on. Someone wants to look at Gala? Let's look at Gala real quick. Gala Games. What do we got for Gala? Gala, yeah, Gala's not really going anywhere. Gala's kind of struggling at the lows here, man. So Gala is one of those that hasn't really been showing strength lately, man. You got sort of this short-term support. Okay, I mean, 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits. It's one of those things that, you want to look at this and you want to say, I'm going to get the frick out of Gala and I'm going to get into something else, which you could certainly do that. It's one of those things that you're seeing the rest of the market move and you're not seeing your altcoin move up and you're like, what the hell, man? What the hell? At that point, you have to make a decision. Okay, do I move my Gala into something else or do I keep my Gala and hope that it follows the market eventually? What I've noticed is, and this is just me, is every single time that I switch from one altcoin to the other one, the altcoin that I switch out of goes nuts. Every single time I've done that. Okay? And it's I should say every single time I do that because the altcoin's not moving, it bites me in the ass every single time. Now, if you're doing one, taking profits from one, putting one that hasn't moved yet, okay, that can work. But this one is one you got to make a decision on. Okay, do you move your Gala to say something like Matic, or do you move your Gala to say something like BNB or ETH or Bitcoin? Something that you're more confident. It's up to you. It's up to you. You got to do your thing. Do your thing, man. But no, right now, I mean, it's holding the range lows. I can't say I hate it. It's at support. I'm not going to be one of those bears that's like, oh my god, look at this, it's at support. I'm going to get super, super bearish. But it is struggling at the moment. It is. BT Sizzle, come on, you're getting some volume, but you're getting no push up. Come on, BT Sizzle. Holy Lord. XRP? Let's look at XRP. XRP actually has a pretty interesting chart, in my opinion. Let's go to XRP. And let's look at where we're at. Look at XRP. It's kind of the same point. It's very similar to Doge in a way, where you had your big range on the left, okay? You had your range highs, okay? You sort of got back above. You couldn't hold a support. You get back above again. And so far, resistance has turned into support, okay? You got bought back up pretty well there on the sort of this upward sloping trend line. So XRP, the XRP price action I don't hate either. I don't at this current moment. And if you go to some of the shorter term time frames, like the 12-hour time frame, we can see that this one, albeit, it's sort of interesting price action, I guess, but you look at it like this, upward sloping support, horizontal resistance point, right? Up, down, up. Does it come and test it again? Maybe. But I mean, it is a upward sloping bullish formation at the end of the day, where I'm still looking for a retest of this low right here at like 45 cents or so. So that's good. We'll see where we're at. I do think we're going to see 45 cents for XRP over the course of the next couple of days. Call me crazy. I always like saying that. Call me crazy, because I know you guys are going to say there's no way. But that's what I see for XRP. Let's see Bitcoin. Bitcoin just chilling like a villain up here, man. Let's see. Did you ever look at Chili's? Let's look at Chili's real quick. Chili's is on my watch list. Man, Chili's is one of those things that it performs so well. Look at where Chili's is, and this is another perfect example, right? Guys, are you bearish or bullish on Chili's from the point it's at right now? Let's do a little brainstorm here. Look where Chili's is right now. Are you bullish or bearish for the short term? We're not talking, don't get your long term out of your head. For the short term, are you bullish or bearish on Chili's from where it is right now? Let me know. Let me know. Let's just keep it simple. Like, we're not looking at any indicators. We're not doing anything crazy, okay? Indicators are there to distract you, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. What are we looking at? What are we looking at, man? Bipolar chart? Yeah, it's a bipolar chart, but it's a perfect chart to trade. It's kind of like the chain link chart. Holy moly, man. Now, the price action looks bearish. But if you're looking at this chart and you're a trader, do you go short or do you go long from where it is right now? And that's sort of my point a lot of these times is like, when you get down to these points, can you break through? Yes, you can absolutely just break through. That's why you use stop losses, okay? But you play the range, which is, the range is, I mean, even since these levels, support, 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 resistance, 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 resistance. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You know? And you take sort of your belief for Bitcoin over the next couple of days into account. You know, the price action kind of sucks. Let's be honest. You're not getting really that upwards move, but at the same point, this is when everyone gets bearish right here, man. You know? And I look up and I see the same thing. I see this thing right here, which looks like some nice, you know, the common word we use is some nice liquidity to come back up and take, man. You know? Let's see. 23 cents? Yeah, I'd be, you know, for Chili's here, I don't see why. I mean, obviously be safe and use stop losses here, but I don't see why it can't come up to, you know, at least half this range here at like 21.3. I don't see why it can't. I don't see why at all. I mean, it's been up here since August. You know, I would play the range while we got it. Looks like it's head up, head down, head up, head down. Let's see. Now it's just a waiting game. The waiting game, man. The absolute waiting game. Look at Bitcoin's dumping, guys.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
I can't wait till the first pullback Bitcoin gets right here. And then everyone's like, hold on. Everyone's like, hold on. Where is it?
Bitcoin's going to 10K.
I can't wait till everyone comes to the chat. The chat is, man. All right. Bitcoin wants to Bitcoin wants to pump all day. And then as soon as we go on stream, that's what it wants to chop. You know, it wants to do a little chop suey action. What I'll say about the 15-minute time frame, I guess, I mean, if it's going to pull back, it would be a pretty big one. I think it would be to like 16,870 if it was going to pull back from this region. But I sort of look at the 15-minute, and I don't see. I guess there's a slight bearish divergence. It's not a huge one though. You know, so we'll see what we got for Bitcoin here in the. This is I don't like looking at the 15-minute time frame. It clouds your judgment, man. It really, really does. You know, I'm going to stick to the daily. The daily, to me, I don't see why the daily would look bearish at the current moment. You know, even the 3-day chart, I don't see why it would look terribly bearish at the current moment. Anyways, what do we got going? What is this? Oh, this is my favorite thing. So someone posted this thing. I forget about this meme. This is one of my favorite memes, guys. This is absolutely one of my favorites. It's very similar to, you know, what we're, I guess, gonna be going through over the course of the next 6 months, in my opinion, is it's gonna be pretty freaking empty, man. You pretty much change this to 2023, okay? Change this to 2023, and then change this to 2020. Change this to 2020, you know, 5. Change this to 2023. Change this to 2025. You got your perfect meme here, my friend. Oh man, I love this meme, man. Look at how sad she is right here. You see how sad she is? She's very, very sad. Very, very sad, my friend. You know, she wants some friends, but she ain't got no friends. That's okay. That's okay. She is all the friends, right, who go in through this way, okay, will one day, right, some of you will come through here and get back in this line over here, okay? But at the current time, you know, this is where we're at, my friends. This is where we're at. Let me see. 2 people, bro. Fact meme. The fact. Let's go. What's going on, Justin? Appreciate you shouting out the like button, man. I appreciate that, dude. Let's see. What I noticed now, the bearish streams get the most likes. I wonder why. It's like the bull market. So usually more people hear about it when it's high and go to buy just to invest. Like now, no one is talking. True. True. The SBF situation brought a lot of people in the crypto market, I guess. But at the same point, it's not for a good reason. So that's that. That is that. I will bring this up again, guys. Do not fade CZ. If CZ, can I do a quick rant alert real quick?
Rant alert.
If CZ ever gives us another hint, I don't want you guys to fade. Okay? Don't be fading CZ, man. He told you 2 days ago. And I showed you guys this tweet 2 days ago. Right? November 28th, 6:53 a.m. Someone trolling him. He said, their shorts may get wrecked. Not financial advice. Just when Bitcoin was at 25K, and he said, they want to buy lower. Not financial advice. And we didn't listen. Their shorts may get wrecked. Not financial advice. Everyone who was short down here got absolutely decimated, man. You know, so that is that's where we're at the moment, man. Do not fade CZ. I will say it again.
Rant alert.
If he gives us another clue, because I'll tell you, CZ lately has been giving us the clues, bro. He's been giving us the clues. He puts them in there every now and then. Whenever he says not financial advice, he's really giving you financial advice. But you know, CZ coming in hot there with the financial advice. I just got a notification that Vulcan Forge got listed at Coinbase. Traded half my gala for it. Did Vulcan Forge act? Let me check the price. I mean, I probably know based on the price action. Let's see. Vulcan Forge. Actually, let's check the Coinbase chart. That makes a little bit more sense, I guess. Vulcan Forge. Coinbase. Okay. So this, I guess this is today's price action. It's going nuts. Whoop, 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 whoop. So I guess it's not getting the immediate listing pump, but hey, it's there. It's there. That's pretty cool though. What's going on, Ricardo? Good to see you, man. Not doing too much, just wearing the elf hat and enjoying a little short squeeze before, you know, we sort of start looking for the bearish levels where I think we're going to go down. I don't think we're at that point yet, but 18K will be an important level and 19K will be the most important level. 18K though is my big target there. 18K. All right, so that's where we're at. But I know, not doing too much, man. You know, right now, I guess. How should I say this? I guess, yeah, that's where we're at, dude. When pump song? Man, we played the pump song at the beginning of the stream, but we haven't really gotten any pumps on the sort of night stream today. Everything pumped earlier today. Let's see the S&P futures. We're kind of just chilling, When pump song? I'll play it just for you, Jumper. Here you go. You seem like you want the pump song really, really bad, man. Come on. Oh, man. I liked it just because Justin reminded you. Nice. Michael said people like misery. Oh, right now. People like misery right now. For sure. Well, like, listen. People like to watch what supports their beliefs and what support their bias, right? Let's be honest. Crypto right now is bearish, so people like to watch bearish stuff. Now, you can be bearish and bullish at different times, you know? You should be pigeonholed into one thing. You can be bullish or bearish on short term. You can be bullish or bearish on long term. And those can differ, you know? Those can differ. Very much so, actually, to be honest. I'm bullish on the short term, but, you know, I don't see any signs where I'm like, oh my God, Bitcoin's going to the moon anytime soon. Just me. So I guess you could still say I'm relatively bearish for I guess the medium term here. All right. So that is that. That is that. I guess there ain't too much else going on at the moment, my friends. We're sort of just kicking it and watching Bitcoin. I guess we could just kick it and watch Bitcoin. I mean, listen, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Let me see what you guys say in the chat, by the way. Golden Max, what's going on, buddy? B Money said the Bitcoin weekly chart. Look at the Bitcoin weekly chart here. Bitcoin weekly chart, you know, I guess So far, so good on the 786 bounce. I mean, people always like to get bearish at the Fibonacci points too. And, we take a look at the 0.5, Bitcoin got a bounce. We look at the 0.618, Bitcoin got a bounce. Now we're at the 786. It's likely to get a bounce, usually. So, yeah, I guess you look at it now, 16K was a big support level looking left. In hindsight, there you go. You get a bounce up 16K, and you're right up to 786. So, to me, I guess the big question I see on the weekly chart, and it's really this simple for me, man. I think we're making it a little difficult. I would say remain with tempered expectations unless Bitcoin can smack a weekly close back up here. Because if Bitcoin smacks a weekly close back up here, you got a low, you got the SPX saga, which caused a deviation low, okay? And if we can get a close back up here, just like a big deviation, right? But until you get back above there, it easily can just be a rise back up, a retrace before, either a double bottom, which I think is certainly a scenario too, or, you see that 14K level eventually, which, once again, everyone and their mother and the herd of cattle is calling for. So we'll see which one, right? I will say this is one of those times where the sort of cattle, the herd, I guess that has been right a few times. So we shall see, man. We shall see. Usually I would say the herd is always wrong, and it's typically always true. But I guess we're in different times right now. We're sort of the Fed is sort of putting a damper on us a little bit. 17,160 on BT sizzle at the time frame, at the current time frame. Let's see. Golden Max became a member. What's going on, Golden Max? What's going on, buddy? Became a member. He also said, what is bearish? What is bullish? Sell or buys? Golden Max. If I knew what you were saying, I would help you out, man. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, man.
Asked earlier, what does bearish mean and what does bullish mean?
Oh, what does bearish mean? Bullish means that you think the price is going to continue. So bullish means that you think the price is going to go up. Bearish, I guess you think the price is going to go down. If we're keeping it super, super simple, keeping it super, super simple. How do you feel about Algo? Big Algo fan, man. Like I said, the altcoins I'm looking at right now, Matic, Algo, ETH, BTC. And then you could add BNB in there. I think you have to add BNB. BNB has been a freaking rock this bear market. The ones that have been strong are the ones I'm interested in, right? Now, strong is relative, right? To me, even something that's down 75% right now is still strong comparative to most altcoins down 90+%. But I go Bitcoin, ETH, BNB, Matic, right? The ones that have just been flexing in the bear market, even though they're still down. It's flexing as much as they can be, I guess. You guys might even crap on me, but even Doge. I do. Doge is, and people crap on Doge, but if we're being real here, Doge is one of the only ones with a actual potential use case. A lot of these altcoins are just carbon copies of each other, and they really don't have any potential use case. Doge doesn't have any use case right now, but it's got a potential one, right? So Doge, at the same point, has shown strong price action, at least lately. So, might crap on me for Doge. You can keep crap on me for Doge, and we'll see where Doge ends up. All right, we'll see where those are longer term plays. Those are not short term plays, by the way. Those are longer term plays. Miles under the table coughing. Oh Lordy! No, I think you're hearing Melissa. Jabba's got a mic over in his room. I think you're hearing Melissa, man. Yeah, I need some of that. They just took my Lambo. Yeah, Melissa, yeah, Melissa, do your thing. No, yeah, just like that. Yeah. You're talking about Melissa, man. Melissa. Hold on. It was, hold on. What'd you say, Jabba? What'd you say? Oh, okay, I'll continue. Let's see. Possibly a bad bet. Holy Lord. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Let's see. Disappointed there still aren't any good. Disappointed there still aren't any good cat coins. Me too, man. I'm waiting on the cat coin. You know what I mean? We had that narrative in the last bull market. We're like, okay, Shib and Doge had their run, so the dog coins will have their run. Where are the cat people? I will say this again. If cats were so much better than dogs, where are you guys pumping the cat coins? You know where to be found, my friends. Dog coins going nuts. People like dogs more than cats, man.
Rant alert.
If that wasn't true, you see Pussycat Inu going up. All right? Do you see Pussycat Inu? No. I don't even think there's a cat coin in the top 500. All right? And dog coin has two coins in the top 100. Probably more than that, actually. I think there's some other ones too. But take it for what it is.
Doge is
see.
only down like 37%, so where Bitcoin and Ethereum are down like 67% year to date.
Doge is only down like 37% or so, where Bitcoin and Ethereum are down like 65% year to date. Okay, we talked about, let me go back to Doge. Is Doge really only down 37% from the highs? No way. That doesn't sound right. Let me see. That does not sound right at all. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I was going to say, Doge went to like 70 cents or something like that. There's no way it's only down. Mike, what do you... Mike, you say year to date. You're right. I would say you're right, but you also have to remember Doge peaked back in earlier 2021, right? When sort of SNL happened and things like that. Now, if we want to be argue semantics, yes, technically, from like November, Doge is down like 60%. If you want to say, okay, it went up, up say like 40% there. But yeah, guess technically from when Bitcoin hit its high, Doge is actually, up there with Matic and BNB as far as the ones who held up the best. Now, but technically from Doge's actual high, Doge is down, technically speaking, 85% from when the freaking Elon SNL, wanking off the Doge, at the highs up here at 72 cents. But hey, Doge lately has been holding like a rock, so I can't hate on it. I can't hate on it. If you bought some Doge down here at like 5 cents, you're sitting pretty up here, right? You need a 50% drop just to get back down to the low. So that's where we're at with Doge, boy. The Doges. Oh, my head is freaking itchy, man. This hat, dude. Holy moly. Since the bear market started, yeah, you're right. You're right, Mike. Doge. We talking about Doge. What are the altcoins that held up the best? Doge, Matic, right? Not even a question. BNB. Originally, Uniswap has been at times doing well. Sometimes it doesn't. Atom. Actually, Atom was another one that was performing pretty well, and then lately it's been kind of dwindling back down. But it's really only been a few. It's really only been a few. Where's XRP at? Where'd XRP top out? XRP topped out at like 160. XRP held up pretty well too. XRP from technically when the bear market started, which was November. XRP. It was in November. It was like at 120. It's at 40 cents now. Technically XRP held up pretty well too. You know what I mean? So, it kind of makes sense. Like all the high cap ones hold up pretty well. Link is solidly sideways. True. Link is the perfect stablecoin in the bear market, man. At least since May. Hasn't done shit, which it's all I can ask for in times like this. You keep going sideways, I'll take it. I'll take it. Hats make you go bald, and that's scientifically proven. Bro, I'm already half bald at this point. Do you see my hat hair? Do you see this? Ready? Look at this. Guys, we don't have any more fib retracements. We have no more fib retracements here. Okay? You see this? No more fib retracements. That is not the same Santa hat, or your head got smaller. No, dude. Maya said that earlier. This is actually stretching. It's stretching. It's the same Santa hat. I wouldn't buy two. Why the hell would I buy two Santa hats? You know what I mean? Like, what do I look like? Santa? I'm not Santa. Come on, man. Holy Lord. I'm not Santa at all. Damn, man. All right, Bitcoin coming down a little bit. A little bit. This is where everyone sort of says, I'm going to catch that big dip. I'm going to catch that big dip back to 16,800. They're going to catch that big dip. The dipperoo. Let's see, the DXY is still coming down here, which is good. It's always good to see. Really, the kicker for tomorrow is seeing if the DX Whizzle my nizzle, where is it? The DX Whizzle can smack this support. It's flirting. It's flirting with it. It's right there. It's right there going to tomorrow, but I will warn you. I will warn you one bit that this is there. S&P's at resistance. So you gotta take that with a slight grain of salt there. What if by the time you have not to wear that, you are bald? You're saying if by the time I don't have to wear that, I'm bald, I'll take that. I'll take that. If I'm bald by the time I don't take this off, bro, I can just pay to get here. Like a million times. So I'm cool with that, man. Listen, I told you guys this. I don't want to have to wear this every day. Okay, especially in the summertime. And I will be. No, I'll be happy. I was gonna say I'll be upset if I have to wear this every single day. But I mean, listen. If the sacrifice is me having to wear this every single day until Bitcoin makes a new low, that's what it's gonna be. Okay, that's what it's gonna be. Imagine if I never have to take it off. That would be absolutely insane. That would be absolutely insane if I never have to take this off. I don't think that's gonna happen though. When eat hat. When eat hat. You guys aren't going to eat my hat. Let me see. Thursday is typically a good day in crypto. Is it, Tyler? I'll have to double check that. Thursday's a good day anyway, right? It's one day till Friday. You know, Thursday is typically a good day anyways, right? Because Thursday you have like the anticipation of Friday, but it's not Friday yet. And you kind of, the week's almost over and you're like, holy shit, it's Thursday, man. Thursday, I would argue, what's the best day of the week, guys? Sunday to Saturday. What is the best day of the week? Okay, let me know. Actually, no. Monday to Friday. No, you guys are going to say Monday. This is a terrible question, man. Terrible question. Anyways, what's the best day of the week? Let me know. Let me see this poll, by the way. What comes first for Bitcoin? 66% of people say 18K. 34% say 14K. Ah. Man, bro, you guys gonna make me bearish? Shit. You forgot to eat a sock? Thirsty Thursday. I remember Thirsty Thursday back in the day. Why in college? For all you guys that went to college, why did we go out on Thursdays? I still don't understand that. I did, but I was always curious. Why the heck am I going out to drink on Thursday? Like, why was that like the party night was Thursday? You know? Oh, actually, I kind of get it. I kind of know why. I kind of get it. Now that I rethink, why was Thursday the party night? It's because all the students that didn't live there could stay there and have classes on Friday, whereas on the weekend, they probably would go home, and most people went home on the weekends. That makes a ton of sense. Now I'm thinking it through. Now I'm using my noggin. Holy moly, sometimes I don't think. Guys. I think that makes the most sense for a reasoning. Because it's almost the weekend? True. Actually, you know what's funny? Like, as soon as you turn 21, there was this bar that everyone went to on Wednesdays. Right? So it was like, okay, Wednesday, it's the day before Thursday. I guess we're going to go out. And then Thursday, it's like, I guess, the day before Friday. Those are the degen times. I don't know, but Tuesday is 100% the worst day. Tuesday, okay, Monday is not that bad. Monday is not bad because when it's Monday, by the way, guys, we're just sort of waiting for Bitcoin to have a next move right here. the reason why Monday's not that bad is because when you go in on Monday, you're like motivated. It's a new week. Let's freaking go. I'm motivated. Tuesday, you lose that motivation. You're like, fuck, man. I still got 4 days left in the week. Wednesday sucks too. Thursday, not too shabby. Friday, not too shabby. Tuesday is definitely the worst day, though. Tuesday is definitely the worst day. Today's Wednesday, though. It's hump day. That's good. But because bars didn't have big acts on Thursdays, and it's easier to book the venue on Thursday nights. True. Places used to have all-you-can-eat wings Thursday nights. Yeah, for me, it was the $1 pizza. So if you got a drink, you got a $1 pizza. Now, it was like this big. Don't get me wrong. They definitely... But it was a good deal. And the pizza was delicious back then. Delicious. $1. I could smack... I had days... Listen, this is my colleges. I had days where I would get 3 drinks just so I can get 3 pizzas. 3 small pizzas. And I'm being serious. They would keep doing it, too. You had to get a drink, though. That was the key. So you pretty much got... if you got a beer... You pretty much can get 3 small pizzas for $15 and you were calling it a day. All right, $18 because of $3. So $18 for 3 small pizzas and you called it a day and you were cooking. You were cooking. Those were the times, man. Gunak. Let's see. Who the hell is motivated on a Monday? I mean, I used to hate Mondays, dude, because Mondays for me were the worst at my old job. I had to wake up at it was brutal. It was brutal, man. I woke up pretty early. My shorts are at 18K. Please long. 18K is the level I'm looking at too. 18K is the big level I'm looking at too. Right around $18,000. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it tonight because it doesn't seem like Bitcoin's gonna want to do anything on stream. Man. Actually, let me ask you guys this. Should we give it another 5 minutes? Should we get another 5 minutes? Let me know in the chat. I don't think you're going to see this giant pullback. I don't. I think this is going to keep squeezing up, man. I think it's going to keep squeezing up. Why? Because everyone's so bearish down here. They're going to keep revenge trading, and they're just going to keep stopping people out. Should we give it another 5 minutes in the chat? Let me know. Let me freaking know. Hit up the like button if you want me to stay on. Okay? I don't know. Something tells me in my gut that you're not going to see this. I don't think you're going to see it. I think you're going to see a little bit of pullback. A little bit of pullback. 5 minutes hopium? Oh, Lord. I can't be giving you hopium, guys. Listen, I told you. I've come a long way from my George days, okay? We ain't going to give hopium if there's no hopium to give, all right? We ain't doing that, my friends. We ain't doing that. The only hopium I have for you, and I don't even know if you can call it hopium, right here. This is the chart I got for you for hopium, all right? Look where Bitcoin is comparative to the previous bear markets, but also keep in mind that Bitcoin hasn't been through a stock market bear market before, okay? So take it for what it is. This is where Bitcoin is. This is where Bitcoin's bottomed in the past. Could show one more low, 10, 14K, somewhere in that range. But I think you're in the accumulation zone, getting ready for the halving, where has Bitcoin gone up at the halving? Well, 2019, at this point, you were already going up, right, to the halving, which is the blue. Or sorry, that's the yellow, which actually you went way up here. And 2014 would bottom at December 19th. So in about 3 weeks. Right now, you're right in between. And also, when did that start going up? Technically, right from the bottom. I mean, because the bottom's the bottom. You know what I mean? And that's when we start prepping. That's when we start prepping, man. Doesn't mean we go up to the moon. It could be more like 2014 where you go sideways for 6 months, which I think is the more realistic scenario. Where you stay in between wherever the low is, which we don't know where the low is. You stay in between that level and 25K for 6 months. And I know that sounds boring. That's called time capitulation, which is worse than the price actually going down. Is the price going sideways for an extended period of time? It is. Anyone who's been through a 6 month sideways action knows how much that blows. We kind of just went through one in the middle of this year, which was boring as hell. Imagine going through another one of those. Oh my God. Well, we got to make it through. That's what we got to do. But hey, at the end of the day, This is what I'm looking at. If it goes lower than this, that's like fire sale levels. If Bitcoin goes to like 6, 7, 8, 9, that's like fire sale levels. I don't think it stays there. I don't think it stays there. That would be sort of, okay, Bitcoin does one of these, goes down to 14, comes back up a little bit, goes down to 10, right? And then all of a sudden, something big happens, it wicks down here, and then gets bought back up. It would be something like that if it went lower than that. I don't see how Bitcoin could stay below 10K for extended period of time with how much Bitcoin is lost and how much Bitcoin is held by the big markets like BNB and Coinbase. I don't see how it stays below 10K for extended period of time. But could it go down there? Nothing's impossible. Nothing is impossible, my guys. Never think that. As soon as you think something's impossible, that's when it happens. Okay? So do not say anything's impossible. Kennedy said, well, Jay Powell is working. I got surplus today after 14 years at AT&T, but being here hanging out with the boys always makes me smile. Looking forward to the future of crypto born. Kennedy, that sucks, my man. That sucks. But hey, everything happens for a reason, my man. Everything happens for a freaking reason. To be a better opportunity out there for you, man. Right? So always think everything positive. Everything in life happens for a reason. Think about it. Everything you've gone through your life, you've gotten to today. So every problem you've had, you've gotten through it. So sometimes we think our problems are big all the time, and just realize that you'll get back up, man. You'll get back up. That's it. That is freaking it. Kennedy, you are someone that's here like every single day, dude. Thank you for being here, right? And you're the type of person that I know will make it through this fucking, excuse my language, madness, because that's what it is. But excuse my language, kids. Excuse my language. Any kids that are watching.
Rant alert.
Any kids that are watching, I'm sorry. I don't mean to swear like that. Even though I do crazy shit with Becker and stuff like that. We'll probably see Becker tomorrow, man. Come on, BT Sizzle. Let me go like the 5-minute real quick. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a stream. It's going to troll me. It's going to sit here and do its thing until I get off. But yeah, I'm going to get off here. I don't think this runs over. Okay? I don't think it is. And we'll see where we're at in the morning. This is one of those nights where I have no idea what to expect Bitcoin to be in the morning. Okay? No freaking clue. No. Zero freaking clue where Bitcoin's going to be in the morning. So this is one of those times where I'm excited to wake up in the morning to see, gotta check my phone and be like, okay, what's popping here? What's popping? Who knows? Who the frick knows? So catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for hanging out on today's stream. Wish we had a little bit more price action. We'll be here at 9:45 tomorrow, which will have the stock market open, which should be a big one because it's gonna tell us a lot. Can the S&P get a daily close above the bear market resistance that's been plaguing us since the highs, man? 1, 2, 3, 4. Look where it is. Can we get a daily close above it? Tomorrow will be a big day for stock markets, man. Big day. All right, Dow Jones. Look at the Dow Jones, man, smacking that previous high. The Dow Jones looks bullish as a mofo right now. But we'll see where it ends up. Anyways, catch you guys later tomorrow, 9:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Catch you rest of you guys at 6:30 p.m. All right. Let me see. Crypto arbitrage. What'd you say, man? You said, can you do a new poll? Which comes first, 100K or Jordan taking off Santa hat? What are the chances that you keep that hat on for 13 years? Crypto arbitrage. I will do that stream. All right, sorry. I will do that poll in the morning. We got a deal? What comes first, 100K or Jordan taking off Santa hat? I guess you guys can say it in the chat as I leave. Okay? As I leave, what comes first? 100,000 or Jordan takes off the Santa hat? Let me know in the chat. Anyways, I can probably know what you guys are thinking. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Hopefully we wake up to Bitcoin at 18K. That'd be nice. Later. Peace. Is it done? Nope, it's still on.